Hello, welcome to another video from Voyager Steam Lab. My name is Trevor Lewis. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how to make an assignment bank in Google Classroom. So an assignment bank is just what I call this idea of you have a class in Google Classroom that has no students. It might have no students, but maybe it's got several teachers. So this is a way for people who are experts in content area to push out content to their teachers, for teachers in the same content area to collaborate and to split up content creation so that not everybody has to make every assignment. It's a way of sharing the work that you've done and making it so that we can all work more efficiently together. So here's the idea. You're going to make a new class in Google Classroom by clicking this plus sign here. And when you create the class, the first thing I would do, so I would name it with the topic that you're doing. So if you are going to do one about 6th grade social studies, you may call it 6th grade social studies. And I would very clearly label right here in this section that this is an assignment bank. And when you create it, the thing that you want to do is you want to, whenever you create any Google Classroom assignment, you want to change a couple of settings. The setting that you can change here really is the course code. You can disable it. Because you're not going to invite students. You're just not. Now, you don't need to worry about this one. This is the only type of class where you don't have to worry about changing students can post and comment to only teachers can post and comment until you at least explain that to the students. So I'm all set up. I'm ready to go. What you can do now is you can post posts that you would want your teachers that you're collaborating with to be able to reuse, or yourself, or classwork. So you're going to add classwork in here. Once you've started adding some templates, some classworks that are all ready to go and ready to be assigned in 6th grade social studies classes, in order to share this with other people, what you're going to do is you're going to go to people here, and you can see I'm the only listed teacher and there are no students. There will never be any students because this is an assignment bank. You're going to press the plus sign right here, and you can type in the email address of the teachers you want to be able to reuse these posts. So you just type in the email address. I think you can separate them by commas. Here, I'll try it out, make sure. And you can see it's finding people who I've already done this with. So I can just type them in and click on them. Oh, that's how you separate them. You click on them and it loops them up like that, and you can press invite. Once you've got a list of teachers here, any one of those teachers can reuse it like they own this class. They can also make changes to this class, which is why I recommend if you're sharing with a lot of teachers, you actually do a 2-stage assignment bank. So what that means is, what I would do is back in your classes, I would actually have 2 of these. I would have the public one and a private one. So the public one is the one that people can reuse from, and a private one would be one where you are making the assignments there and you're posting them both places. But that way, when you have a co-teacher, they can make any changes at all. You don't own your own content. There's no way to change those permissions. So you have to be careful. If you have like 100 teachers in there, somebody might accidentally mess up your assignments. You'll see I don't have duplicates of mine, and that's because I've made mine differently. If you're going to be teaching the course while you're making the assignment bank, what I would recommend that you do is that you as you're making assignments in your course that you're teaching SolidWorks in, what I did was I would also assign them to this class. So when I create a new assignment, all I have to do is come up here to which classes this is being posted to, and if it's a new SolidWorks assignment, I would check the SolidWorks assignment bank and it would add itself there. If I'm doing it that way, I don't really need the second group of assignment banks, because what's happening is in my assignment bank, even though other people have access to this, here's some other people who have access to it, these assignments are also being posted in my individual classes that I'm teaching. So if one of these gets corrupted, I can always pull from one of these classes that I individually taught. So it's a little bit different if you're a TOSA or if you're a teacher who's teaching a course. If you're a TOSA, I do recommend making 2 assignment banks for each assignment bank that you want. One where you have the original versions and one where maybe it's a more collaborative space. You can also think of this as a collaborative space, so you can make one of these assignment banks and then multiple people can post to it. Once you have them in the assignment bank, you can move them around, you can rearrange them, When I make an assignment and I put it in the assignment bank, sometimes I need to go back and maybe one of the YouTube videos that I posted from a third party is not working anymore. I have to take it away. Maybe I record my own video, and so I maybe take the old videos off and put my video up because I want my video, I like my video better. So these are all things that you can do to improve your assignment banks. If you are interested in using assignment banks, watch my next video about how to post from assignment banks. So if you have had an assignment bank shared with you, really it's the next video that you're going to want to listen to about how to use that assignment bank. So go ahead and keep creating for our students on Google Classroom.